In this video, we'll discuss what a low-carb diet is, we'll distinguish between low-carb and ketogenic, and I'll share examples of what low-carb foods are. So a common area of confusion is differentiating between a low-carbohydrate or low-carb diet and a ketogenic or keto diet. While both approaches share the goal of controlling blood sugar and improving insulin sensitivity, they differ in their carbohydrate intake levels, metabolic effects, and intended purposes. So let's dive into the nuances that set them apart. When it comes to carbohydrate intake, a low-carb diet typically involves reducing daily carbohydrate consumption, but there's no official consensus on the specified amount of carbs that defines low-carb. That said, less than 130 grams of carbs per day is generally considered to be low-carb. This style of eating is more flexible in terms of carb intake, allowing people to customize their carbohydrate levels based on their needs and preferences. The ketogenic diet, on the other hand, is structured to be very low in carbohydrates. It usually consists of less than 50 grams of net carbs per day. Net carbs is the amount of total grams of carbs minus the grams of fiber. The primary objective in a ketogenic style of eating is to induce a state of nutritional ketosis, where the body predominantly uses fat for fuel instead of carbohydrates. This results in significant improvements in blood sugar and insulin levels. When it comes to metabolic state, a low-carb diet focuses on moderating blood sugar levels by minimizing carb intake. It can lead to improved blood sugar control, but doesn't necessarily induce ketosis, and may be a slower way to reach your blood sugar goals than if you started with a ketogenic diet for a period of time. In a ketogenic diet, the hallmark is achieving and maintaining a state of ketosis. In ketosis, the body primarily burns fat for energy, which includes fat from dietary sources as well as stored body fat. This metabolic shift offers distinct advantages for blood sugar control and weight loss for people with diabetes, prediabetes, or insulin resistance. When it comes to purpose and flexibility, a low-carb diet is adaptable and versatile. It can serve as a long-term dietary approach to manage blood sugar and support overall health. It allows for a wider range of food choices, which can be appealing for those seeking more variety in their meals. The ketogenic diet is often used as a short-term or therapeutic approach, as is the case in the 5-week blood sugar reset. It's particularly useful for rapid weight loss, significant blood sugar reduction, and metabolic improvements, making it an attractive option for people with diabetes and prediabetes. That said, some people find it challenging to sustain over extended periods, which is why at the end of the 5-week blood sugar reset program that I offer, I educate on how to shift to another low carbohydrate style of eating that's more sustainable and offers a bit more variety. While both low-carb and ketogenic diets offer valuable tools for diabetes and prediabetes management, the primary distinctions are in the extent of carbohydrate restriction and the metabolic state they aim to achieve. I would say a ketogenic style of eating is a great short-term therapeutic option for people looking to create more significant blood sugar and insulin improvements, and then opting for a longer-term maintenance low-carb diet that often feels a bit more sustainable and offers more variety. The choice between these dietary approaches just depends on individual preferences and goals. At this point, you might be wondering what foods are considered low carb. A way to keep it simple is to focus on healthy fats, quality protein, and low carb fruits and veggies. So I'll share a few examples of foods that fall into each of those categories. Foods high in healthy fats include avocado, olive oil, coconut oil, grass-fed butter, and fatty fish like salmon and mackerel. Foods that contain quality protein include animal meats like chicken, turkey, beef, pork, lamb, and wild game, fish like salmon, tuna, and mackerel, eggs, and nuts and seeds. Examples of low-carb fruits and veggies include berries, avocado, lemon and lime, leafy green veggies, cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts, celery, asparagus, and zucchini. While this may be obvious, it's worth pointing out that a low-carb style of eating also means cutting out sugar. To learn more about which sweeteners are healthier swaps for sugar that are acceptable in a low-carb or keto diet, I'll link to a short video I created explaining my 3 favorite zero-glycemic healthier sugar substitutes, and I'll also link below to a full blog article I wrote on them if you're looking for more information. In that article, I also link to the specific options I use in my daily life. It's important to note that individual tolerance for carbohydrates can vary, so total daily carb intake should align with your specific blood sugar goals. It's always a good idea to monitor blood sugar levels when making dietary changes and to seek guidance from a qualified health professional who's well-versed in nutrition. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I'd be so grateful if you could please be sure to click the thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our channel for more information on type 2 diabetes and prediabetes and how to reverse them naturally. I'll see you next time.